And we are live. Hey guys, this is the International Racing League YouTube channel, and welcome to the 6th race of IRL Season 2, and it's gonna be here at Watkins Glen International Speedway for the New York 355. This is going to be the first and only road course race of the season. Let's see how that will go. Last week at Phoenix we had a race absolutely dominated by Pemcraft in the 18 car. Yeah, he just absolutely dominated stages 1 and 2. No one can really compete with him, and in stage 3 he was just the same as in stages 1 and 2, but then with 2 laps to go, or actually I don't really know if it's really 2 laps to go, I don't quite remember, or if it was with a couple more laps to go, but I'm gonna say it was 2 to go. There was a caution coming out because YFC, he was wrecking a lot, let's just say, during the Phoenix race, that he caused the final yellow of the race, causing a 2-lap shootout for the finish. And for a solid minute it looked like Pam's win was about to be taken away because of that one caution, but no. Jake M was leading for the majority of the first or the final lap, and then Pemcraft, after he dominated all race, he didn't want that win get taken away from him, so he sent it into the final corner, put Jake M up the track, and Pemcraft took home his 3rd win of the season. His first being at Daytona, his second being at Bristol, and now his 3rd being at Phoenix. It's now been 2 weeks in a row that Pemcraft has won here in IRL Season 2. So yeah, for this 6th race of the season, we only have 2 winners, 2 different winners so far in the season. Jake M has won 2 races and Pemcraft has won 3 races. So with this being the only road course of the schedule, what does that mean for Pemcraft and Jake M? Will they still be able to dominate this race, or will we see someone else win? We're about to find out. Yeah, and also this is probably gonna be the toughest race of the season, not only because it's a road course, but for those of you that didn't see, we did Watkins Glen as a preseason race with cautions and stages on, and that did not go very well. We had a caution fest. Everyone was wrecking all over the place, and it took him like forever to get done with the race. Jake M being the one who won the preseason race at the Glen, but even so, I don't know. Why do I bring up that preseason race? Well, after looking at that preseason race and how that much of a wreck fest that race was, we're gonna take away the cautions and the stages. We're also gonna make this a 2 times tire wear race, and still gonna be 25%, but it's not going to have any cautions or stages, so it's going to involve maybe a little bit of strategy, and it's going to involve these drivers to be more cautious of what they're doing. Probably take it nice and easy through the first few laps of the race. So yeah, it's probably going to be the toughest race of the season, because it's at Watkins Glen, and it has no stages and cautions. And fortunately for these drivers, this race will be the only road course race of the season. So yeah, let's see how this race will go out. It's definitely gonna be unique, because it's probably gonna be the only race in this season that's going to have no stages and no cautions. So yeah, let's get right into predictions. there's already like less than 2 minutes left until I have to boot up the lobby. So yeah, I'm gonna have to quickly go through these predictions. The underdog pick. I've seen this person say that Watkins Glen is its like only race that he actually has a shot at, and I'm just gonna go ahead and say Penske Racing 12 will be my underdog pick. I'm not quite sure if he's gonna do excellent, but since he says that it's the only track in this game that he actually has a shot at winning, then I can trust him, and I wouldn't count out Penske. So yeah, Penske will be my underdog pick, and my winner pick, yeah, it's probably the most predictable thing in the world. But Jake M. The only reason why I say Jake M and not Pemcraft, well, earlier today Pemcraft said that he's very sick. He is going to be in the race, but he's only going to make a few laps and he's probably going to park it. I don't know. I'm not quite sure if he's going to try to make the whole race or if he's only going to make a couple laps and then park it. But yeah, it's a very good decision to Pem to at least try to enter in this race, because I believe he's a points leader. And under this points format that we're in, if you miss one race, that's probably gonna cost you. So, and it's gonna put you all the way down in the point standings. But luckily for Pem, since he's been so dominant throughout these first two races of the season, him and Jake have a pretty good points back or points gap between second and third. Taking a look at the point standings here, Pemcraft is your points leader with 112 points. Jake M is in second with 107 points, 5 points behind Pemcraft. In third place, which is Koda and God, he's actually tied with Bodhisattva for third in the point standings, and they both have 73 points. So that's a pretty big gap between Jake M and Kodine and Bodhi. So yeah, if Pemcraft misses this race, he'll probably not have that big of a he'll probably not lose that many spots in the points, but it's still gonna cost him some very valuable spots. So good for him that he's at least trying to attend this race. And make a couple laps and then park it, because he will get last place points if he at least attends the race. So yeah, so my underdog pick, Penske Racing 12, and my winner pick, Jake M. So yeah, time to boot up the lobby since it's 7:01, or well, I mean 8:01 Eastern, but it's 7:01 Central Time. So yeah. Ooh, and now that I'm booting up the lobby, I'm getting word that Jake M's internet is having an issue. Oof. Alright, he said that if we can wait a bit, I will wait, but I'm already booting up the lobby, so I'm going to invite people anyway. So yeah, here we go. Also, we have a brand new driver in this league, Ally Stop Motion Series. Also known as I Wish I Was in P1 in PlayStation. He's gonna be driving the number 32 custom Chevrolet, I think. So yeah, let's see how he does in his first race of the season. Surprisingly, being at Watkins Glen of all places, I'm surprised he's actually picking that track as his first race. But yeah, let's see how he do. Inviting all the drivers. There's so many people online. Reason why is because of there's another race going on. Smoke Carbon 13 is hosting his second annual Breast Cancer Awareness 500 race, I believe at Kansas. So yeah, if you don't want to watch this crapshoot of a race, then you can go ahead and watch his race. Probably gonna be a lot more better than mine. Trying to get all the people. Also, making his first start in IRL Season 2, Little Ass Mother in the number 8 Chevrolet. The last time Mother has made a start in this league was in IRL Season 1 at Iowa. He got banned from the league because he wasn't that good of a driver back in IRL Season 1, but he's improved a lot. We let him back in. He was supposed to already make a few starts earlier this season, but he wasn't able to attend all the first 5 races. But he will be able to attend this race, so yeah, this will be his first start of the season. So yeah, oh yeah, I have to invite. Oh wait, yeah, Bodie. Alright, I believe everyone's in. Penske was the first one to join. Jake, Mother, Bush Brothers, Brandon, Fish. Let me pause. I saw that Pam was in F1 2020. Is he gonna actually race, or is he not gonna? Okay, apparently Pem is not gonna skip quals, but he's for some reason on F1 2020. I'm pretty sure he's getting on NASCAR Heat 5 now. Yeah, he's on Heat 5. Alright, let me invite him. Yeah, he is the last one that we need to invite, and then we'll start rolling. So that means we're gonna have 10 people for this race, not including me. Also, these guys will have 4 laps of qualifying. It will be very short, but since this track is way too long, then it makes sense. Can I just... Oh yeah. Wait, how long is 7%? Is it 7 laps? No, well never mind, we'll stick it to 4%. Yeah, I think if I do 7%, that will be 7 laps, and that will be too long of a qualifying session, so yeah. These guys are gonna have to do very good in these 4 laps of qualifying. If they're gonna pit for adjustments, they're only gonna have 3 laps of qualifying, so they better hit their marks here during qualifying. Alright, Jake told me to give Pemcraft 30 seconds, so yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, apparently Pemcraft's PlayStation's having an issue. Oh. Oh wait, we're gonna have 11 people racing. Oh, I forgot about Ally. I mean, I didn't like forget him. I did invite him, but I forgot that he wasn't in this. So yeah, Ally is now in the lobby, and Pem's also in here. Also, quickly before the race or qualifying starts, after last week's let's just say altercations with YFC and Lazy Dog, YFC had a YFC got a penalty. I believe it was a 5-point penalty, and he also got a 1 race suspension for wrecking Lazy Dog a bunch. I can understand heat in the moment, but he was still trying to wreck Lazy Dog a bunch. And YFC's defense, apparently Lazy Dog did run into YFC like 2 times, but at the same time, YFC wrecked him a lot more than what was he supposed to. And with him trying to wreck Lazy Dog a bunch, he caused the yellow that I mentioned earlier at Phoenix, which almost caused Pemcraft to win. So yeah, YFC got a 1-race suspension. I think he was looking forward to this race, so yeah, that's unfortunate for him that he's not going to be able to participate in this for his actions at Phoenix. But it is what it is, that's what happens. Like, a part of me as a league owner, I want to make this league fun, but I also want to not make this like very fun for people to like not take this seriously. I'm trying to be strict in a couple of things. So yeah. Like, for example, the only reason why we're doing no stages and no cautions was because some of the drivers suggested to do no stages. So I mean, after the preseason race, it was already confirmed that we're gonna have no cautions, but like after Phoenix, people or drivers were suggesting for there to not be stages, for the race to be fun and for there to be strategy. So I let them have the race with no stages. So yeah, try to make it fun for the drivers, but not too fun. Right now, Penske, your leader here in qualifying. Someone's on pit road. I think someone already backed out. Let me check. Oh, it was Pemcraft. Well, that's an F. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, this race will probably not be very good for Pemcraft because he's very sick, as I mentioned earlier. And since he's the points leader, I mean, I'm gonna feel bad for Pam that he's gonna lose his points lead because he's not gonna be able to complete the race because he's sick. But at the same time, he's lucky that he's been dominant for these first 5 races of the season, because if he ends up not completing this race, then I believe he'll still be in second in points. Or I don't know. It could be... It's gonna be a weird situation. It's gonna be weird. Like, Pam and Jake have a big points gap on 3rd place, which is Codine. But still, I mean, Codine is participating in this race. I still feel like if Pam ends up not completing this race, he's still gonna have a little bit of a gap between him and Codine, or Bodhisattva. Bodhi and Codine are tied for 3rd, so yeah. I feel like Pemcraft will still have a little bit of a gap between him and Codine for the points, but I don't know, it's gonna be like a weird situation. Also, YFC, no, you cannot participate. I said that you're suspended. Should have thought twice before wrecking Lazy Dog. I know the message that you sent earlier today, but still. They should be like on the last lap of qualifying, I think. Penske right now is just dominated so far here in qualifying. Oh, someone's right there in the carousel. I think that's Joey Hughes. Joey Hughes making his 2nd start here in the season. I don't know if it's his 2nd start in the league. No, actually no. Joey Hughes has made like at least 1 start in season 1. So yeah, it isn't his 2nd start. There goes Penske. Try not to get in the way of the other drivers. Let me go all the way here on the right. Very interested to see how Ally Stop Motion series. I'm just gonna call him Ally. I'm really interested how Ally will do. And also Mother. Oh shoot. Kodine, you can go. Okay. I don't know if Kodine trying to get into the back of me, or I don't know. Or if he just overshot the corner and tried to avoid me.
Slow down. Left side.
Whoa, okay. Oh, there goes Mother. Hi, Mother. Okay. Alright, the qualifying is over. Penske won the qualifying race. Alright, I'm getting word that LT wants to race. LT hasn't said. He's had a whole week to say what his car is gonna be. He said ever since Phoenix, but he's never said. Alright, coming back to the lobby menu. Let's see who got the pole here for the New York 355 at the Glen. Let's see. And it's Penske with a 1 minute 07.984. Wow, that's actually surprising. Penske with the pole. I mean, he did say that Watkins Glen's one of his favorite tracks, so kind of surprised, but not really surprised. So yeah, Watkins Glen. Oh boy, this is gonna be an interesting race. 25%, 2 times tire wear, no flags, no stages, and obviously draft influence, normal, and damage off. This is gonna be one interesting race. 22 laps. Alrighty. Alright, yeah, Pemcraft, either he lagged out or he backed out, but now he's back in. I'm guessing we're gonna have to wait on LT for him to get in. I still don't have no confirmation on what car he wants. Alright, finally, after a week of wanting to know what car LT wants, LT is gonna be the 20 car. I'm guessing he's gonna be part-time, so that's gonna be 2 Toyotas now in this field. I'm guessing LT is gonna be the Eric Jones 20 car. So, 5 races of Pemcraft being the only Toyota in the field, he's finally gonna have a Toyota teammate. being LT. But we're still gonna have to wait and see if LT will drive the Eric Jones car. We'll see once he joins the lobby. I'm guessing someone's gonna have to invite him. I don't know if I have him as a friend. Wait, hold on. Do I have him as a friend? Oh wait, I do have him as a friend. Alright, so he can join. I'm guessing he's gonna be the 20 car, so yeah. So now it's gonna be 3 drivers that are gonna be making their first start either in this league or in the season. So yeah, LT and Ally making their first starts in the league, and Mother making his first start in the season. Alright, I believe that's, yeah, it's LT. Alright, so yeah, Pemcraft was finally gonna have a Toyota teammate, so yeah. Guessing I can unpause this. Alright, so yeah, 25% 2 times R with 20, okay, yeah. Unpause, and back out. Alright, this is gonna be one interesting of a race. First and only road course race of the season here at Watkins Glen. Sixth race of the season, the only road course on the schedule here in New York. Let's see how it goes. 22 laps. Penske and Berlin Divine will lead the field to the green, and we're underway. Actually, that's Jake M. Never mind. Heading into turn 1. Oh, Ally gets into the back of Penske. Ally is gonna get past many people off of the track. Already see some grass flying up. Back end of the field. Jake M already up into the lead. He had a great start there. Now into the chicane they go. Oh. Penske all over Jake M's back bumper. Through the final corner they go. Coming to complete lap 1 here, Jake M will lead lap 1. Penske second and Fish Productions third. Oh, Fish gets into the back of Penske. Penske way wide. He's gonna lose 2 spots. Actually, only 1 spot. He's gonna get cleared of Bush Brothers. Now it's Fish Productions up to second. I don't think Fish meant to bump Penske out of his way. And they're entering turn 1. Currently, Fish Productions trying to catch up to Jake M. Right now, Fish isn't doing a bad job to keeping up with Jake. Penske, ever since he got bumped by Fish Productions a lap ago in turn 1, Penske has just stayed with Bush Brothers and hasn't really caught up to J-Cam and Fish. Through the S's. Fish Production has pretty much caught up to J-Cam here. Down the back straightaway, entering the bus stop. Oh, Fish Productions did not have a good exit coming off of the bus stop. Yeah, Fish Productions, fell back a little bit. He was doing well there. He was actually catching up to Jake. He ended up catching up to him, but after the bus stop and the carousel, Fish just fell back. Now J-Cam once again has a big gap between him and Fish. Now entering turn 1, you can start seeing Fish trying to catch up to him again. Through the S's they go once again. Seems like everyone from 5th on back just disappeared. The only people that you see on the screen right now is J-Cam, Fish Productions, Penske, and Bush Brothers. Surprising how Pempcraft is not up here. I mean, it's surprising but kinda not, because Pempcraft started all the way at the back. But yeah, at least Pempcraft is on the track, and he ended up not missing it, because it would have cost him big in points if he missed the race because of him being sick. Fish Productions once again has caught up to J-Cam. I see someone on pit road, I think. Yeah, that's Brendan Devine. Did he back out or something? What happened to him? Yeah, Brendan Devine on pit road. I don't know what happened there. Doesn't seem to be moving. I think he either backed out or lagged out. Huh, that's unfortunate if he lagged out. Now Penske has caught up to Fish. Oh, Fish is gonna let off and let Penske take second. Now through the bus stop once again. Penske trying to chase down J-Cam. Penske and Fish Productions wide, exiting the carousel, but that actually helped Penske. He's right there behind J-Cam. Now here comes Penske. Oh, I thought he was gonna go to the inside of J-Cam there, entering 1. J-Cam gets wide. Oh, he's actually... Oh, he makes contact with him again. Almost makes contact with Fish. Now him and Fish are side by side for second. Penske to the front. That really cost J-Cam. He went really wide off of turn 1. Got into the barrier like twice and it cost him first place. But it isn't taking long for J-Cam to start catching up to Penske once again. You see Penske, he keeps going wide off of the carousel on purpose to get a good run and good speed off of the carousel and then little straightaway. Oh, Bush Brothers off the track, way wide, exiting 1. That's gonna cost him some ground, probably. Here on the helicopter cam with Penske as he goes through the bus stop. Oh, here comes JKM. Penske messed up there in the bus stop. And here comes Fish Productions once again. JKM trying to get the run there off of the carousel. And JKM will get the run. Now JKM back into the lead. 3-car battle here for first place between JKM, Penske, and Fish. Penske really messed up there in the bus stop. And JKM, after messing up turn 1 there a couple of laps ago, is back in the lead. Oh, someone's wrecked there exiting 1. Who is that? It's not Brendan. Oh wait, is that Joey? I think that was Joey. Oh. Well, that sucks. Now Joey is the first car lap down. That is if you don't count Brennan Devine. I think Brennan backed out. Or lagged out. Definitely. So now, excluding Brennan, Joey is now the first car lap down. Penske wide off of the carousel. You see Codine in the picture. It's gonna go a lap down as well. We're under 15 to go, coming up to 14 to go this time by. I know, right? It's already 15. We're already under 15 to go. Now 14 to go this time. If JKM ends up catching up to Codine, hopefully Codine can get out of the way. He probably will. I don't know. So with this many cars about to be a lap down, you can definitely tell there was some big wreck at some point. Codine way wide through the carousel. He's gonna let JKM by, and he's also gonna let Penske by, and the rest of them by. Yeah, that makes 2 cars a lap down, and we're seeing another one up there. I think that's Bodhisattva. So yeah, there must have definitely been some big wreck. Either that or those 3 drivers just wrecked individually and it cost them some major ground. Taking a look at Pempcraft's stream, Pempcraft being your points leader, he's actually the one in 5th. And, wow, he's very behind from the leaders. Remember a couple laps ago when I mentioned that you can only see 4 lead lap cars in the picture, being JKM, Penske, Fish, and Bush Brothers? Yeah, Pem is the one that's in 5th. So, if Pem finishes 5th, I don't think that will be very bad for him. Especially since Codine and Bodhisattva aren't having that great of days. I think I heard like a sound effect. Oh! Bodhi's down pit road. Oh, that sucks. I heard someone slam into something. And, in fact, it was Bodhi. He slammed into the pit road wall, I believe, and he got sucked down pit road. Man, that sucks. So yeah, speaking of the devil of Bodhi and Codine not having good days, yeah, with Pempcraft being the one running 2nd, I don't think that's gonna cost him very much. I think he's only gonna lose a couple points with JKM. So yeah, I don't think that's gonna really downgrade Pempcraft that much. Ally also up ahead, also about to go a lap down. I think that's like 4 cars now that are about to go a lap down. Really appreciate the lap cars getting out of the way of the leaders. Even though Bodie, I don't know if he really intended going on pit road to let the leaders by, but you see there, Ally going to the very inside, letting Jake M and Penske by. It's gonna be 10 laps to go next time by already. Fish and Bush Brothers, I don't know what in the world happened to them. They just fell like a rock. Now it's just between Penske and Jake M. At least for the moment. Let me take a look. Where's Fish? Oh, I mean, he isn't really that far back. I believe Fish is in third. Yeah, he is in third. Bush Brothers way far back as well. On board here with Fish Productions as he catches up to Ally Stop Motion Series. The number 32 custom car. Oh, Fish! Oh, what's going on? Oh, alright, I think he's going on pit road. Alright, so yeah, there's definitely strategy involved in this race. Fish Productions going on pit road to make a stop. Probably making an early stop, making some strategy there, so yeah. Unless he is for somehow just messed up the final corner really bad and just didn't want to speed down pit road. So yeah, Fish now on pit road making a stop. Right now Jake M and Penske still battling for the lead. Here comes Penske to the inside of Jake M through the carousel. Side by side for the lead. Will we see anyone go on pit road this time by? No. Penske and Jake M still staying out. I believe we're under 8 laps to go here at Watkins Glen. Jake M wide off of the corner. Actually, no, it's 9 laps to go. It's gonna be 8 to go next time around. Oh, Penske wide off of the carousel. He's gonna get the run. Penske and Jake M side by side. Penske's gonna clear him for first. Oh, but Penske's gonna get wide there. That's gonna let Jake M pass him back. Penske did not have a good corner exit there. Holy cow, what a battle we're having right now between Jake M and Penske. 8 laps to go. Wondering when Jake M and Penske will make their stops. Through the bus stop. Oh, Jake M goes wide. Now Penske up into the lead. Jake M absolutely messed up there in the chicane. Oh, I don't know how much it's gonna cost him though. He did lose a ton of ground between him and Penske. Now Penske up to the front. Will Jake M be able to track down Penske back again? Oh, here we go. Penske going on pit road. So is Jake M. Alright. And you also see Bush Brothers also making a stop. Alrighty. Seeing some strategy going on here. What does Penske, Jake M, and Bush Brothers take? You see a couple of drivers also on pit road. Actually, I don't think that's for strategy. I think they just backed out. Brennan Devine and Joey Hughes on pit road. I think they just backed out. I think they had enough. Alright. See your 3 leaders making stops. Fish Productions already made his stop a couple laps beforehand. There you see Pemcraft. Penske coming out of his stop. So is Jake M. And then you'll see Bush Brothers following behind them. So that means Pemcraft is now your leader, but he hasn't made a stop yet. He's gonna have to make a stop very soon. Penske way far ahead of Jake M. That means Penske must have done something in his pit stall. Either he took right sides or no tires. Actually, I think that would be kind of dumb if you took no tires. So Penske, I think he might have taken the right sides and very little fuel. Not quite sure. But he's way far ahead of Jake M nonetheless. Either Penske just had a great pit stop in, or took little resources, or Jake M just absolutely messed up in his pit stall. Not quite sure, but Penske benefited from it. I'm pretty sure Pemcraft will be coming on pit road right now. Actually, no, he's actually staying out. Pemcraft's still your leader, but probably not for long. I believe we're under 6 laps to go. Pemcraft is 1 lap short, so yeah, he's definitely gonna have to go on pit road, unfortunately. Right now, just spectating Penske, because we all know once Pemcraft goes down pit road, Penske will be your leader. Unless Pemcraft just tries to stretch it and he's trying to save fuel. Not quite sure. I don't think he'll be able to make it. I think he's gonna have to make one more stop. Pem still not making a stop. 5 laps to go here. You see Kodan coming out of his pit stall. Pemcraft still hasn't gone in. I think if he tries to stretch it, I'm not quite sure, but I think Penske will still be able to catch up to him though. You see Penske back there in the picture. I don't know. It will be a miracle if Pemcraft somehow pulls this off, but I doubt it. I doubt it. Exiting the carousel. Penske slowly but surely catching up to Pemcraft. Jake M, I'm not quite sure. I don't think he'll be able to get to Penske. Unless Penske makes a major mistake, then I don't know. I think Penske's got this in the bag. 4 to go. Pemcraft still has not gone in. He's trying to stretch it. He's 1 lap short on fuel. I'm taking a look at his stream. He is 1 lap short. But his tires seem fine. Actually, no. His left front is at 26% at the moment. Actually, no, 23%. So he probably isn't gonna make it on fuel, and he probably isn't gonna make it on tires either. So he's probably gonna have to end up going on pit road eventually. On board with Penske, who is currently 2nd. I am really surprised Penske has done as well as he's done so far here at Watkins Glen. I mean, he did say Watkins Glen is his best track in the game, so I'm surprised, but I'm also kind of not surprised. 3 to go here at Watkins Glen. Penske trying to hit his marks while catching up to Pemcraft. I think Penske got a little bit loose there off of turn 1, but he was able to keep it straight, not making any mistakes. Pemcraft still just trying to stretch it. But I don't know. As I said earlier, it's probably gonna be a miracle for Pemcraft to have a shot to win this. And if he does end up winning, then it will be his third win in a row and his fourth win of the season. Two to go this time by. There you see Jake M in the background, trying to catch up to Penske. Looking at Pemcraft's stream, he has 2 laps left on fuel. So there's a slight chance. I don't know. I think Pemp's trying to save as much fuel as possible, but I don't think he'll be able to make it on tires. His left front is under 20%. I'm not quite sure if he's gonna be able to make it on his tires. Fuel, that's another thing. I don't know. I think Pem's just trying to save as much fuel as possible to make it, but his tires might screw him over. Ally Stop Motion Series getting out of the way. I think this is the second time Ally's getting lapped. Here we go. 1 lap to go here at Watkins Glen. Pemcraft's trying to stretch it. Could he make it though? I think he actually can make it. Oh my. Through the SS one final time. Pem has 1 lap left on fuel, and his left front is at 12%. Through the bus stop one final time. You hear the sound of Penske's car going right behind Pemcraft through the carousel one final time. Could Penske get there? Will Pemcraft make it on fuel? Here we go. 2 more corners. Pemcraft going throughout the final corner here. He's gonna make it on fuel. And through the front stretch, Pemcraft. Oh my god, he's gonna end up winning here at Watkins Glen. Holy cow. How did Pemcraft, how was he able to make it work? Holy cow. The strategy Pemcraft made, and he was able to pull it off. How did he do that? After starting like second to last, and he was able to make it on fuel and tires. Oh my goodness. Congrats to Pemcraft. As I said earlier in the stream, Pemcraft was sick, and he was thinking about not being able to make the race, but he ended up wanting to race, and look at him. Now 4 wins here in the season, here in IRL Season 2. Oh, I gotta feel bad for Penske. I really feel bad for him. Penske being his only shot at the win, and Penske did seem like he was gonna be able to get the win, but Pemcraft, with the strategy that he made, I don't know. I'm so amazed on and confused on how Pemcraft was able to pull that off. That's just incredible. He only had 1 lap left on fuel on the last lap. I have no idea how he made it work. He was probably like stuttering by the end of the race. I'm not quite sure. Wow. Taking a look at the top 5 here after Watkins Glen. Pemcraft surprisingly comes home with the win here at Watkins Glen, being his 4th win of the season and his 3rd win in a row. Penske unfortunately comes up just short and gets 2nd. Jake M 3rd, Fish Productions 4th, and Bush Brothers gets 5th. LT in his first start in the league, he got 6th. Wow. Mutter as well, first start in the season, got 7th. Pemcraft with the fastest lap of the race with a 1 minute 7 seconds and 0.88. Wow. That was one nail biter of a finish. Alright, well, I mean, I'm gonna have to make a party through the PS4's new update and stuff.
I know I'm not getting an interview. I should join this one.
Only the top 5 join. I don't need the whole field to be joining. I only need the top 5 for interviews. I should have said this before I started the party, but can the top 5 only be here, please? Alright. I'm gonna need to get Jake M in here. I think Fish got a top 5. Okay, yeah, he's not gonna join probably. Yeah, Pam, I have no clue. How did you do that?
I don't either. I really don't. With a blown knee and a freaking probably have coronavirus. I got the massive dub. Let's go.
Alright, now we have the top 5 in here. Well, I mean, except Fish, but yeah. Gonna interview the guy that got 5th here. Bush Brothers. Alright, so Bush, you had a solid day. You ran near close with the top 3 being Fish, Penske, and Jake M. You weren't as good as the top 3, but you kept up with him at least for a few laps. But you were still able to end up getting a top 5. How did your race go? And I heard you said something about Coda. What happened there? Alright, well, congrats on your top 5 and your 5th place finish here at Watkins Glen, and we'll see you next week at Charlotte. Now, coming up 3rd here, Jake M, 706. Jake M, are you here? Oh, okay. Alright, so Jake, probably had the fastest car here in the race along with Penske and Fish, but, you and Penske probably had the faster cars here in the race. You and Penske had a heck of a battle throughout the race. And after the green flag pit stops, seemed like Penske had in the bag. You for some reason fell off the fell back. I don't know what happened there with the pit stop you had. Either if you had a terrible pit stop or if Penske had a great pit stop, I don't know. But you fell back a ton after those green flag pit stops, and it pretty much seemed like it was over for you. At least for the contention for the win, but you were still able to get a top 3. So yeah, how did your race go?
It went perfect until the pit strategy came down. I really don't know what to say. Me or Penske should have won, but Pem did pit strategy, and we still only have 2 winners, and I'm annoyed by that still. Like, I want someone else to frickin' win, and that's probably not gonna change until like Talladega. But then again, you know.
Well, disappointing, but at least congrats on your top 3 here after the Glen, and we'll see you next week at Charlotte.
Thank you.
Now, coming home second. Unfortunately, not with the win. Probably had his best race of the season. Penske Racing 12. You and Jake had probably like the best cars in the race. You two had such a great battle in the middle of the race for the lead. Fish was also up there, but he fell off the pace slowly. And after the green flag pit stops, it pretty much seemed like you had it in the bag after pulling away from Jake, but Pemcraft stayed out front, and he was barely able to stretch it. Did you think you could have been able to catch up to him if you had one more lap, or not? And also, how did your race go?
I definitely think I could have caught him if there was another lap because he ran out of fuel coming to the line. So, but the race was good. I'm happy with second.
Well, sucks that you weren't able to get the win, but second place still pretty good, especially at a road course. So congrats on your second place finish here at the Glen, and we'll see you next week at Charlotte.
Thank you.
Alright, now surprisingly to your winner here after Watkins Glen, Pemcraft, after almost not being able to make the race, joins the race like last second. Kinda, not really. Oh wait. Alright, so yeah. After almost not making the race, for being sick, you did ended up making it, probably thinking that you were gonna start in park, but you stayed around, and with the pit strategy that you made, not going down the pits, you probably you saved a ton of fuel, and surprisingly you were able to make it on all the tires, and somehow you were able to come home with the win. Pemcraft, how were you able to pull that off, and how did your race go? Did you think Penske was going to get to you at the end?
I don't honestly know how I pulled that off. Considering the circumstances, I mean, even if everything was like just a normal race, I still don't think I probably would have been able to pull that off, but considering all the circumstances of this race, I have no idea how I did that. But it was a great race. I'm really glad that I got to have a good battle there with Penske. I really thought that he was going to catch me. I don't know how he didn't. The weirdest thing is towards the end of the race, I really had to start saving really hard. But even when I was saving just a little bit, Penske was falling back. I pulled away like a second and a half in the first 4 laps out front, and I don't really know how that happened. But the car was really good. Honestly, it was kind of interesting we got put back in that situation because my game crashed in the middle before I even loaded into qualifying, and then I immediately pretty much got wrecked by Codine and then got wrecked by Joey. So It was definitely an interesting race, to say the least, for me. For me.
Well, congrats on your surprising 4th win of the season, your 3rd in a row, and we'll see how you do next week at Charlotte. We'll see you there.
Alright, see ya.
And that's gonna do it. Surprising that Pemcraft was able to come home with the win. Should have been Penske, but Pemcraft was surprisingly able to pull that off with the strategy he made. And yeah, that's gonna do it. Congrats on Pemcraft for getting his 4th win of the season here at Watkins Glen. Next week will be Charlotte Motor Speedway for the Patriotic 600. So, one of the longest races of the season, 600 miles, quote unquote 600 miles. And yeah, let's see what will happen next week at Charlotte. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope everyone enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. This is the International Racing League YouTube channel, and we will see you guys later.